All right, let's dive into this explainer. We are currently standing on the very edge of a groundbreaking energy revolution, one that is literally poised to rewrite human history. A massive, fundamental shift in how we generate power is underway right now, and scientists all over the globe are actively collaborating to make it a reality. So, I want you to imagine a near future where everything powering your life today just becomes obsolete. What if those expensive solar panels on your roof, the high-end lithium batteries sitting in your garage, and even the fossil fuels powering your daily commute simply had no use anymore? I know it sounds pretty radical, but an impending breakthrough is said to make our everyday energy tech entirely irrelevant. Right now, we're kind of trapped in a limited energy reality, aren't we? We're filling our roofs with solar panels, burning millions of tons of coal, and extracting endless barrels of oil. But the future offers a really stark contrast to all of that. We're talking about boundless, never-ending electricity that renders those old, expensive, and frankly dirty extraction methods completely unnecessary. Section 1. Bringing the sun to Earth. See, scientists aren't just theorizing about this stuff anymore. They are actively working to generate nuclear fusion. Basically, they're trying to mimic the exact same engine that powers our sun. And by recreating this process right here on the ground, the ultimate goal is to unleash a limitless, incredibly cheap power supply for all of humanity. To really wrap our heads around the sheer scale of the physics involved here, consider this. Every single second, our sun converts an astonishing 600 million tons of hydrogen into helium. Just think about that number for a second. That massive conversion is the raw engine driving our entire solar system. Now, processing all that hydrogen maintains a truly staggering temperature of 70 million degrees centigrade. And believe it or not, that 70 million degree baseline is exactly what scientists are attempting to replicate and maintain here on Earth. But recreating the sun brings us to a massive physical obstacle, the 70 million degree problem. Think about it. If we somehow successfully spark a 70 million degree fire on Earth, what kind of container could possibly hold it without just instantly vanishing? I mean, if we create this intense heat, we obviously have to maintain it. But researchers immediately hit a massive wall, because absolutely no physical container could handle it. There is literally no material on Earth that can survive that kind of intense heat. Iron, it instantly vaporizes. Aluminum, gone in a flash. Stone or, any other known metal, absolutely none of them can physically withstand 70 million degrees. It is a completely unprecedented engineering bottleneck. Which leads us to how they solved the container problem, the magnetic breakthrough. The solution they came up with is just incredibly ingenious. It's magnetic field levitation. Since no physical material can actually touch this superheated plasma without being completely destroyed, scientists are using insanely powerful magnets to suspend the fiery plasma in mid-air. That's right, it never actually touches the sides of any container. It's an absolute game changer for physics. And the crazy thing is, this technology is already hitting some incredible milestones in the real world. First off, China's East reactor successfully created and held a 70 million degree plasma for a full 1,000 seconds. And then South Korea pushed the boundaries even further. They generated a plasma at an unbelievable 100 million degrees, actually storing it for an even longer duration using this exact same magnetic technology. These immense individual victories have now triggered an unprecedented international effort, the Global Mega Project. The world's biggest players, we're talking the USA, Europe, China, Canada, and Russia, have actually put aside their geopolitical differences for this. They are pooling their resources and their absolute brightest scientific minds to build a massive joint collaboration facility right in France. They're pouring billions of dollars into this ongoing nuclear experimental reactor. This isn't just a side project. It's a continuous, heavily funded undertaking with one unified goal, figuring out how to preserve this magnetic plasma long-term. Doing that would unlock incredibly cheap energy for the entire globe. Section 4. A limitless future. So why does all of this actually matter to you? Well, if successful, this technology literally heralds the end of a line on imported, expensive fossil fuels. It marks the dawn of boundless, cheap electricity for cities worldwide. You really won't need to worry about buying expensive, individual, alternative energy sources for your home anymore, simply because the grid itself will be powered by a miniature, unending sun. Which brings us to one final, pretty provocative thought to wrap up today's explainer. Are we truly ready for the profound societal shift that a world powered by limitless energy will bring? It's a future that is rapidly approaching, and it promises to reshape every single aspect of human history.